All right, it's Pooptown Race Team, and we're at the Daytona 500 track. We're doing a daily race A on the oval. Can't wait to get into it. We got the supercar Ford. We've got a P2 starting position, which is always good. Rolling start, 7 laps. Let's see how this goes. Things are getting underway. We're going to take the traction control to a very minimum here, get us some faster speeds, but less grip. And rolling start here is taking a little bit, but we should be off to the races momentarily. Here's the lineup. One Corvette, it looks like they're in the lineup with a bunch of Fords surrounding it. And it looks like we're on our way with the Ford. We get, like I said, 7 laps starting in P2. And it's a 3-2-1, and the race has started. Here we go. We're quickly onto the gas, starting to take off real quick here up the straight. Getting ready for our first left-hand turn of many with 7 laps to go. And it looks like we're getting into the slipstream and slowly gaining on him, the Brazilian guy here in the first turn, and already reaching some wicked speeds, which is fantastic. It's a fast track, and I love this track going this fast on the oval. You can literally use no brakes, just pedal to the floor, and bump drift is the way to go. So let's get a bump drift here on the Brazilian here. Let's push him up so we can stay in the slipstream and continue getting some speed and getting away from the pack behind us. But the guys behind us are definitely going to be catching back up shortly. They're only a couple of tenths behind as I gain speed here now, coming down the straight in the slipstream, getting right behind position number 1 here, and keeping our speed, keeping our car on the track. We don't want to push too hard because a P2 finish is fantastic for me. Anything in a P1, 2, or 3, I'll take it, and I consider that a good little race. And we're still hunting down P number 1 here on lap number 2. We just set up a nice purple sector, so that's good. That's showing us we definitely have pace in this race. Well, we're 2 laps in, and we've just been bump drifting, trying to separate from the pack. Purple sector's going up again, so our pace is definitely a fantastic pace. It looks like the car behind is only a couple of tenths behind, and the car in front, as you can see, we're literally right on his back bumper right there right now, pushing him a little bit so we can use that slipstream again to try to separate from the pack behind. We put up a nice little best sector there, so we're putting up some good time. Hopefully we get a fast lap. That'd be awesome. Haven't had one of those in a while. We're continuing to bump drift on. There we go. Now we're getting past there by the Corvette, and chaos is starting to happen here in one of these turns on lap number 3. As the Corvette just keeps going back and forth, trying to get into the slipstream of the Ford, and he does, and he's now going to make a move for P1 as we bump drift behind him. So now we're fighting with the Corvette. It's lap number 3, still holding down position 2, even though things are getting a little bumpy and grindy here. And now we drop a few positions, getting smacked around here on the Daytona 500 track. We dropped from 2nd to 3rd on the 3rd lap. Sorry, from 2nd to 5th on the 3rd lap, and chaos is starting to brew now as we go into the 4th lap, and we're dropping 2 more positions, make that 3 even, back into 7th. This is not good. We've dropped from the leader pack down to the mid-range pack, and look at the chaos up ahead. We gained 2 spots there, 2 guys wiping themselves out on lap number 4, and we moved up from 7th back into a fighting position in top 5. And look at that, we're going to make a dual pass there down the straight, and we've moved back into position number 3, fighting the Corvette there now up ahead of us in P2. That's going to be our next target to take on, and he's being quite aggressive, and it's going to allow us to gain some time. As we try to take him on the outside, he shuts us down. That's a no-go. So we're just going to kind of sit behind him, stay in the slipstream, and wait for our chance to make a move on the Corvette. And if not, P3, I'll take it. It's a good spot to be in. We're going to start lap number 5, and I got a little bit more pace. I believe the Corvette tried to brake check me there, and we just goes through him. Try to make a move here on position number 1 now on the 5th lap, and it doesn't look like it's going to happen. This car is just taking off on me right now. And got a cool little livery. Looks like Marilyn Monroe as we drag race down the back straight. And actually, we take P number 1 on lap number 5 there. And let's speed things up to the next little bit of excitement here. So we're speeding things up here on lap number 5, going into lap number 6 now. The race is almost over, and as we start lap number 6, we get challenged there by the Corvette, and we lose spot number 1, but quickly gain it back, going a little wobbly there on the Daytona 500 track. So it's just going to be gas, 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 pedal to the metal here, and try to hold this P1 position. There's not much time left. Going into the last lap now, we're going to see the Ford make a move now on the left, as well as the Corvette here. Final lap, hopefully we can make a move back into second place and walk away with a podium. If not, P3 is fine with me. I'll take it all day, no doubt about it. And yeah, it's looking good. If we stay in this slipstream, should be all right. Fourth place is 3 seconds and a couple tenths behind us. As we make a move now into P number 2 on the Corvette and getting back into the slipstream behind the Ford, that's going to help us out huge. Make a move for P1. Is it going to happen? It's going to be a drag race. We get ahead of them. It's looking good, but I don't know. Getting up high here on the turn, that's going to slow us down on the bank turns. There you go. We lost position again to the Ford, and we're just pushing each other a little bit here, coming into the last little bit. And it looks like this is going to be the position ranking for this daily race A. It's going to be the Ford in first, Ford in second, and I believe the Corvette in third. Pooptown Race Team walking away with a P2 finish. I'm loving it. Every little minute of it. We started in P2, we end in P2. No loss, no gain. Got a couple of dollars there, put in the bank. We'll spend it later. Well, thanks for watching another race from Pooptown Race Team. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a good day, guys. Enjoy.